Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Space Engineers. Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Quantum Tater, and with me, as always, is Bad Weather and Recording. Um, yeah, it's all right. Today we're gonna make it quick. Today we're gonna go into this wholeheartedly. I want this to be one of the last episodes of this confounded creation, and as a result of that, I think we're ready to get this thing tested. We got to set waypoints for the to mine stuff and all of those things. And then once we've done that, we should be good to go. Let's see, to home. Let's I want to play these things, but I want to remove this action. How do I do that? Can I do that? Let's see. AI behavior on. Yes. AI behavior on. Can I turn this block off and see if I can turn these off? No, we're going to go ahead and delete all these waypoints. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to get, our plan today, my plan today is this. We are going to get out, we're going to get out and vote. No, we're going to basically get this thing ready to go. We're going to get all the waypoints set up, and then we're going to do some testing, and we're going to verify that this thing can do everything we want it to do. And it achieves its goal flying back and forth without blowing up and making my life go terrible. I know we've had too many episodes on this drone thing getting all set up, so I apologize about that. So this one's gonna be a good one. We're going to attempt to um, set the batteries to charge. So what we're going to do first, let's go ahead and set up our waypoints for to home, and let's make sure that's what we're doing. So this is to home waypoint, to home play on and off, to mine waypoint, to mine play off. So here we go. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to back this up, and we're going to say, you know what we need to do? We need to go towards the mine. Perfect. Let's turn this guy around. We're going to say first waypoint is going to be here, 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 and then I come down here, make sure we are on the thing. Come on, there we go. Perfect. We're going to kill the engines. I'm going to last two waypoint. Perfect. Now, we can get the move block. Let's get this thing set up right here. I'll turn this on and off. Okay, so I'm going to fly away for a second. Get some distance back here. And we're going to turn this bad boy on, and we're going to say go to move. Oh, before we do that, we're actually going to stop this real quick. And for now, we're just going to go ahead and grab a quick blueprint of the respawn mule. I don't want to risk it for the biscuit. So let's go turn this on. I've got my mouse set so that I cannot control it. Obviously, hopefully I can, with haste, turn off the move block if I need to correct something. But what I want to do is I want to get this thing ready. I want to get the testing taken care of. And then once we get there, once we get the testing done, set it, forget it, and go about our business to building either the mine that the miner we're taking to space, or go and this thing is behaving super weird. Part of me wants to turn on invulnerability, like that's how concerned I am about this thing. It is very, very nerve-wracking. What are you doing there, buddy? It seems like it's okay. Come on, I have faith. It is acting really weird, and I do not like that. I mean, I guess it's par for the course, right? Alright, that worked-ish. Okay, so now let's go to the mine. We're gonna get this set up, these waypoints. I'm gonna go much faster than this thing is. Let's make sure we have nothing in our cargo. We don't. Perfect. And we're gonna set the first waypoint for the mine to be right here. We're gonna come down a bit. We're going to make sure we're fully stopped because I don't think I was just a second ago. We're going to set that right there. We're going to come down here. Fully stopped. Right there. Perfect. And then kill the engines. Last waypoint. Beautiful. So now if we fly backwards, we'll just... So now we should be able to turn this guy on. Fully stop, hit 6, and let's see what it does. While we're doing this, I'm going to go check out the event controller. And 10%, that's good. That's what we want for right now. This is beautiful. This is moving incredibly well. I'm actually go reprogram the ones for home because this is doing so much better. So, I think it's because I fully stopped for each one of the waypoints and I didn't do that for the other thing, and that is, well, I lied. It was doing really well. Now it's not. Come on, what are you doing here? This is crazy. I know the AI block is not what we've all dreamed it would be. So I think... I don't honestly know what's happening right this second. This is very, very odd. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's set this guy up. I'm curious. To mine, to home. How many waypoints do we have? We have 4. To mine. How many waypoints do we have? 4. AI behavior is on. AI behavior on. Show AI functions here. This is very... Production... Functions, inventory, production control. Let's go move block. What are we trying to get this thing to do here? Move, move, move. Move, flight move block. AI behavior on, collision avoidance on, precision mode on. That's fine, minimum altitude. Align to P gravity, check, we want that to be the case. Okay, okay. So now, let's take this off charge. Let's go ahead and hit this. I'm going to turn this guy off. I am going to go to the home block. To home. We're going to delete these waypoints one more time. And we're going to fly. Okay. Full stop. I'm going to set the first one. Full stop. Set the first or second one. Full stop. Full stop here maybe. Set number that one. And then come all the way down. And then right there. And then we turn the engines off once it's settled. Set the next one. Okay. Now, if we fly backwards a ways. Turn this guy on. Let's see. Alright, here we go. Just to make sure we know it's not me. Although I really want to be in the system so that I can potentially save it. Although I don't think I'm going to be able to, so that is a thing, guys. That is the thing. It's the risk we're taking right now with this stupid thing that should be working really well. It's got more thrust than it did before, upwise and downwise. Side to side and forward and back thrust are not the greatest, but it doesn't need to move that fast. That is still making a substantial amount of noise. Quit it, is what I say. So, okay, we're coming down. I don't care how long it takes to land, honestly, as long as it doesn't just careen into the ground and explode. That's my hope, my want, if you will. So, up, There we are. Okay. So now when we do, what are we doing? We want the timer. We want the to home block. What is the to home block going to have on it? The to home block will have on the first waypoint, we need to, on waypoint 1, which is where it's at currently, we need it to play connected. Okay? We need it to play the connected timer. So we're going to go timer connect, and we're going to say start. Okay? And then the to, right? And then the last waypoint, we want the thing to play what? Set up actions, and then set off the timer for 2 after launch, I believe is what we want it to do. So let's say after launch, play this. Start. Okay, beautiful. And then to mine, same thing. On the last waypoint, let's set up an action. Nope, that's not right. On the, no, I'm sorry, to mine. First waypoint, we want it to set up action and go to connect, timer connect, start that. And then on the last waypoint, we want it to play after launch. Action timer, after launch, start. So, in theory now, everything is turned on the way it's supposed to be. We're going to save because I don't want to have to relive this. We're going to save. We might even want to, I'm going to turn this off for a second. There we go. Let me take off for a second. And again, I'm going to take yet another blueprint of our beautiful mule. And we're going to, yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay, so now I should be able to hit 9. I hit F1. In theory now, the event controller is not currently turned on, I don't believe. Event controller mule, it is, okay. So this should set off the timer. We see the timer going. Okay, here goes the test, guys. This is for all the marbles. The depressing marbles if this thing just crashes right away. Come on, precision mode, get me out of here without crashing. I have faith in you. I have faith. I have faith. I have faith. I don't have that much faith. I have less faith than I had 10 seconds ago. What are we doing? What are we doing there, buddy? You could do it. Come on. Maybe the to mine one needs to be. No, hold on. Okay. This so far looks promising. I'm very nervous. I don't want this thing to crash. I'm tired of dealing with this mule. I'm tired of doing it, and I haven't had a chance to look up, or I haven't found any mule videos on, or not mule videos, PAM videos on how to set PAM up properly for mining and retrieving. So because of that, if somebody wants to link one at some point, I absolutely will love to take a look at this thing and see if that does what it's supposed to do, if I can get it set up. But if this crashes, if this one doesn't go the way we want it to, I'm going to scrap it. It's already not doing it. Yep, that happened. That happened. Why did that happen? What is going on? I don't understand what just happened. It just killed everything. Did we turn off all the engines for some reason? What are we doing? I don't understand what just happened. Please hold. We're gonna do this. We're gonna reload our game. Why are we gonna reload our game? Because that was stupid, and I don't know what just happened, but I don't like it. And so here we are. Backups to the save that I made. We'll call it 53 minutes ago. I don't know why it shut the engines down, but I'm not dealing with this. I'm telling you, I want to be done with this guy. So I should have put it on invulnerability. I didn't. I'm gonna do that now. I think. I don't even actually know how to do that. I may check that here in a second. We'll see if I can get that. Because for some reason, the system turned the engines off for no reason. Um, Halfway through the connection. It didn't do that when we tested the waypoint last time, so I don't know. I don't know. Urgh. I'm telling you, man, this is top tier. Top tier crap. Oh, cool. Okay, we're back. And just like that, I'm going to check all the systems really quick. Start timer connect. Start timer after launch. 2 mind. Start timer connect. Okay, so let's look at the timers. 2 mine. What do we have set up on our 2 mine action? Engines are on. So the only thing they could be is on. Okay. Play 2 mine. Oh, wait a minute. I'm dumb. I bet you this is the problem. Let's see. Timer. 2 mine. Start timer 2 mine. Start timer after launch. Make sure thrusters are turned on. Disconnect, unlock. Okay. And then, which means the timer to home. No, I'm right. I'm not right at all. I mean, I am right. I'm not. Okay, set up actions. This is wrong. Okay. 2 mine. I also think I know why that's making that noise. Toggle on off. What would have caused it to turn the thrusters off? That I don't understand. But real quick, I can fix that sound. Let's go to hinge real quick and maybe share inertial tensor. Let's see if that silences that boy. Yeah, it did. Perfect. Okay. Turn this block on. Go into event controller. Event controller. Ooh, 10. Enable creative mode invulnerable. Just for a little bit, guys, I just want to see what's going on here. I want to try. Oh, wrong button. I want to see if I can figure this out. So event controller, and we're going to test together. So we're going to set this equal or less. All right. So this should be the 2 mine thing is playing perfect. I have this set up to go faster than it is. I actually think it might be a good idea to. I wonder if. Oh, you know what? I bet I know what happened. I bet I know what happened. Okay. Okay. I think I've figured it out. To mine. Delete all waypoints. So when I come from here, we're going to recreate these. We're going to go up to here. First mine waypoint, and then we're going to take off and head towards the mine. And real quick, the 2 mine machine, waypoint 1, I think waypoint 1 needs to be after launch, is what I think. So let it full stop. Full stop. 2. Alright, so in theory, the first waypoint, full stop. We'll go 2 mine real quick, we'll check. Currently waypoint 1's back there. I think the system got put into reverse. Full stop. 5. And then say we're gonna do engines off and last waypoint. Okay, engine's back on. We can hit this for a second. Now, if we go to mine, the first waypoint should play after launch. Right? Because the first waypoint, if we look at info, show AI functions on this, control, we do the move block. We've got show on HUD, AI behavior. Okay, so let's turn that guy off. We're gonna do this. I think we're gonna redo the to home ones too. To home, delete all waypoints. We're gonna fly up. And we're gonna do the first one is gonna be here. And we're gonna fly over here real quick. I'm gonna let it stop, flare up. Got more engines on the bottom. I'm gonna do another one there. Flare up. One more there, and then perfect. And then we're gonna turn off the engines. Last waypoint. Perfect. Okay, now, in theory, if I turn this on and I hit number 6, let's get this thing rocking. To mine is going to be waypoint 1. It's interesting it's not showing these on HUD. Normally it does, so it's acting very odd. See this bounciness? It's very strange. Anyways, may speed this up right here, so if I need to, I'll let's see. And we're sailing. Right, because for some reason waypoint 1, the last waypoint should be the one that you put the connect timer on, and then the first waypoint, the one it goes to first, should be the... It just depends if they call that waypoint the proper thing, right? If... Show path on HUD. Alright, I'm showing path on HUD. That didn't do anything, it doesn't seem. To mine. Coming in hot. What is happening? Where are you going, buddy? I think this thing's possessed, guys. I think it's going back to its first waypoint. I want to know why these waypoints aren't being shown on... Let's see. I don't know. Alright, so it is. It did just go back to waypoint 1 for some reason. Great. Love it. I love everything about that. Can we pick up the pace? We're gonna... Some more time lapse, don't worry. I really want this thing to just do what it's supposed to do, but it just does not seem like that's what it wants. So... But I think I'm right. I think I'm right. The first waypoint needs to be the after launch, and the 5th waypoint needs to be the connect. I believe that. I think that's what's supposed to happen here. 2. This is so weird. I feel like it was working even better than the first one, and now it's not, and that's strange to me. AI behavior is on. AI behavior is on. I think I figured out our problem. Okay, let's just come over here real quick. This thing moves very heavily, like it does not have the control it needs. I don't think that's the case, but we're gonna try going home, see if that works. See how weird it's being? That's telling you, we're about to give up on the drone and just ferry stuff with the reason I made the Pawn Strider as a hovercraft, because I wanted to be able to get back and forth without like rover issues. And I honestly don't mind running cargo. I thought this would be a cool thing to do, but I'm getting ready to just use the Pawn Strider, build everything the way I want to build it, like stuff that full of stuff, finish the iron main, maybe set up a projector for the nickel mine and all the other guys, and get going, like just get to work, right? But that does not seem to be what's going to happen. I don't think it doesn't feel like what's going to happen. uh, it seems I want to do a stream, I think is what I'm happening, and I might this Saturday, maybe this Saturday at 10 o'clock I get on Twitch and I just stream Space Engineers for a couple hours, and I just work through it. I just muscle through this. My normal stream isn't going to happen. Shark Gaming is he's got stuff to do for work, so maybe that's what I do. Maybe I stream Space Engineers and I just muscle through and see if we can't figure out what's going on. See, this is... I appreciate precision mode to some degree because it's taking its sweet time and it's doing what I want it to and not crashing. But I also am like, just let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm tired of waiting. Maybe that's my problem. I need to quit being tired of waiting. This is the worst Segway I've ever segwayed. I've never actually ridden a Segway. You guys ever ridden a Segway? What's that like? You like... They have the Segway tours like in Austin, Texas, and different places. I think Chicago has one, and different places have Segway tours. Are those fun? Anybody want to go on a Segway tour? Do they like that stuff? Is that... Anybody recommend a Segway tour? They're like, hey, if you're gonna go on one, this is the one to go on. Does anyone have one like that? I'd be curious to know, because it's just something I've never done. Well, this seems to be doing okay. Okay, it seems to be... I mean, it's not gonna go where I want it to currently, but you know, we're getting there. Okay. So that worked. And then in theory, well, you know, let's just see. Let's just go to home. And on waypoint 4, I believe, we need to set up the action of playing connect. Let's say trigger now. Or do we say start? I think it's start. And then on waypoint 1, we set up action and we tell it to start this guy. So, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to timer, connect. I'm going to trigger it. We're starting the timer. There's that guy right there. It's going to connect. After that happens, there should be inventory space. There's nothing on this ship, which is good. So then I should be able to go into the event controller from the mule. And I should be able to less than or equal to, less than or greater than, and then should start the timer for that. And we're going to see if that works. Whoa, yeah, see, there's the waypoints. Odd. Okay, let's see what happens. Yeah, that one's 1. So if I go to mine, the waypoint for to mine 1, we would set up action, and we tell it to do after launch, start. Okay, and then at waypoint 5, we set up action, and we tell it to connect. So in theory, if this gets us there, this should do everything we want it to do. It should connect, and then it's not going to change its state unless I change its state because it doesn't have anything to pick up. So that's the plan. Let's see if it works. This seems like a lot of rambling. I know I'm 30 minutes into this stupid mule again. This is, and I'm talking enough. I feel like I don't need to time lapse, but this is the type of stuff it's a little frustrating, right? Maybe I'll speed up the footage and not the. I don't know if I could. I can do that, but I think it would mess up. It would distort some stuff. So yeah, we're sitting through it together, guys. This is. I know it's set to invincible right now, just because I don't want it to crash and blow up like it did in the middle of the first part of this. So. Bear with me. I know that's not the coolest way to do it. I know it's out of pure frustration, if I'm being honest. Like it is truly like the most asinine stuff. All right, so we should now be at waypoint 3 or 4, and we're still cooking. Still cooking. This all looks good. I've got no timers going. That's very odd. I'm glad that it turned that way for no reason. I think the PAM script is smarter than this recording thing. I think that's what it is. And honestly, if I turn it on auto record, I'm not going to fly smooth enough for this to be better. So let's just hope. My concern is it's going to think it got to waypoint 5, which is where the connect timer starts. And if it thinks that it got to waypoint 5 and it starts at midair, it's going to turn everything off. So here we go. We're coming in. We're coming in. We are in. Connect timer's blinking. I see it. 3, 4, 5. That should connect. Psh, perfect. Engine's off. Okay, beautiful. And now, in theory, the programmable block. I should be able to grab this guy here. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to edit. I'm going to browse scripts. We're going to throw this bad boy. We're going to put Izzy on this guy. Maybe. Or not. Just kidding. We're not going to do that. Here it is. We're going to check code, make sure it's good. It is good. We're going to hit OK. We are going to compile, or we're going to run. It is currently running. So now, in the inventory, the ship should have medium cargo container. Or, look at that. Oh, it's at 100%. That's not good. Okay, something's... Izzy's is going to be the problem. Izzy's is going to be the problem. Because it's going to set that thing off. I mean, it's not a huge problem. It did what we wanted to do, right? So, like if I come here and we say the base, we see down here in the refinery, we put this guy there. That's everything. No, 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 no. So, if we look at the inventory of our ship, there's nothing. So, what are you doing? Stop it. So, therein lies the problem, right? We're gonna, man, because it's just gonna overload it. I mean, let's test, right? Let's do this. So Izzy's is gonna fill the container because that's what Izzy's does. It just pulls the stuff in. So everything is gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be filled immediately. And then if we turn this guy back on and we go to event controller, like the event controllers almost doesn't even matter at this point because it is very obviously immediately going to say, yep, that's filled, greater than 10%. And so, in theory, it should be taking us home. Why is this? This is really not working the way I want it to. Setup actions, to home timer, setup actions, disconnect, power off. I hear it blinking. Which blinking is blinking? 10 seconds to home. Alright, now take off and go. What are you? What are you doing after launch? Are you telling me I don't have enough thrust? Oh, I didn't. Shoot. I recorded an extra waypoint for no reason. Now we're gonna do mule connector. We're gonna turn auto lock never. Let's bring those down to 0.005. I just want this to work, guys. I just want it to work. Huh. It just wants to go super slow. Like, it doesn't seem to want to work. You damn mule. I mean, the easiest thing does what we want it to. The problem is, it's putting so much ore in there that the system is nearly overloaded. I think it's the, honestly, I think we ought to, I might need to switch out a couple. I may need to switch out these two thrusters, the two flatmos for lift, I think need to be large. I think we just need to suck it up and do two big boys. Which then we can replace. Yeah, we just may need to do big boys because I don't think that, I think at this weight, you know, we're at 36 milligrams. No, that's not right. What's the weight of this ship? We're at 36, maybe megagrams instead of kilos, kilograms, megagrams. It's not milligrams, obviously. We weigh way more than 36.44 megagrams. That wouldn't make any sense. We weigh less than a salt shaker. I don't know. I'm a little baffled by this thing. So this is going to be it. We're going to see how this goes. And then I might just let it roam about in the next one. This is the last mule one. I think I'm just going to let it roam about. We may revisit the mule a little bit later. I don't know. I might mothball this thing for a bit and figure out our lives, because this is frustrating, and I thought I had it, and it seems like it should be working, but it also just doesn't want to work. It doesn't want to do all the things I need it to. So maybe on the stream I change up the platform and I do the thing that Lord Chaos had suggested, where we what do you call it? We build the collectors, and then when it gets, instead of having that, when it gets to waypoint 5, which would be right over the thing, it just turns on ejectors and they all spit everything out into the collectors, and then we yeah, maybe we do that instead of trying to use Izzy's, because this doesn't seem to be working the way I want it to, which is, it's fine. It's frustrating because I don't fully understand what's going on. But so far, this part is working, and when it lands, I believe that base Izzy's is going to drain all that stuff out, and then with obviously the what do we have there? The our sorter there is going to also take it all. All right, so connecting timer's going. Connecting. Boom. Empty. Inventory is completely empty. That's beautiful. What is this? Does this info say the weight of this blasted thing? So that's working. So the next timer should be running now. If the event controller is doing what it's supposed to. Set up actions. Event controller mule. Alright. I'm going to let this go on its own, I think. We're just going to... See you later, buddy. I hope you don't blow up. I mean, you're currently invincible, so you won't. But... who knows? I should put an antenna on that thing just so I can track it easier, but that's alright. We're not going to. Or maybe we are going to. Nah, we're not going to right now. Look at that. It's just going to be weird and floaty. So let's get over there. Let's go watch this guy. Let's see what happens. Actually, while we're... if I'm going to go over there, I might as well take a load of materials that I can... This will be good. I have faith. We're going to take all 40 of those bad boys. Yeah. Let's grab some of these guys. Perfect. Grab some of all of this. Perfect. Maybe these guys. Perfect. These guys. Perfect. Construction components, why not? Definitely need those. These guys here, check. I still see it. Tally ho, Pond Strider. Let's go screw stuff up. Away we go. I'm gonna lock onto that thing. I don't have any weapons, but just blow it out of the sky. I'm done with you. Pop, 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 pop. Yeah. Oh, he's doing a thing. What is he doing? I mean, he's doing something. Watch, I'm gonna mess it up by just being here. That's okay. Let's get some welding done. Alright, we're going to time-lapse while we're welding. So, time-lapse start now. After, give me a second. Time-lapse start. Okay, cargo's full. Let's see if cargo's full. Yeah, look at that. Okay. See you later, mule. Good luck. Don't fail me. You think he's gonna make it home? Nobody knows. I really should have put a tracker on that thing, huh? I feel like I should have. It's okay. We didn't, but I should have. Construction components, folks. That's what we needed the most of. I didn't bring any small steel tubes. should have brought a bob with me, if we're being honest. Probably. Let's do construction components and glass. Whatcha? Do 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 do. Is anybody else a little concerned about our little buddy flying through space over there? I am. Highly suspicious. I'm not sure he can do it. Oh, look at that. I got all the stuff for this guy. Good for me. This guy too. Do. I see the bad... What's in my inventory? Construction components. Alright, I don't need any construction components, it would seem. I do need... You guys... Let's see. I should have parked on this side, but I didn't. That's right, I should have parked on that side, but I didn't. I was gonna time lapse, but I don't. It doesn't feel necessary now. Does it feel necessary to you guys for me to time lapse? Let me know. You know what? I think. We probably can get this one online for the lack of... Alright, no more gutters needed. You notice I was like, I could just park on that side, and then what am I doing? Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Hurry! Back over here real quick. There we go. In theory, hey, he's back! Is it working? Surely not. I think it might be working, guys. It's concerning to all of us, I know. Everyone here is worried about it, but it could be, it's possible that it is working. Gotta come in here.
Energy low.
I know, energy on low. But we didn't need all the stuff that we put in the cart. That's okay. It happens sometimes. So let's go ahead and get back to base. Look at that. Well, he seems to be stuck here. What's your problem? That's interesting. I don't know what this thing is doing, but we're going to actually change this to 50%. Because at some point, it's going to run out of the ability to get more than 50. It worked, though. This mule connector on this thing, what is this strength set to? Nope. This not disabled, but if I take this event controller and I say less than, greater than, let's see if it be free. I think the all right, it's off again. Maybe is it just too heavy? I think it's too heavy. Something's going on. This thing it worked. It came to it from twice. But okay, you hit connect. Perfect. Now the next timer should be going off. Are you telling me you're not at 50% yet? Just 30%. It literally did this whole trip already. Whoa, calm down there. Blah, 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 blah. Why won't it take off? Something's going on here. I think the 2 home guy is seizing up. What we're gonna do, we're just gonna set you on charge. You're gonna live here for a bit. Event controller. Turn you off, and we're gonna turn this guy off because something is wrong. Yep, something's wrong. All right, let's get back to base and call it. That's gonna be it for the mule for right now. We're done with mule and I are we're on a break because this thing is it's acting weird. It made 2 successful trips, so we know the system works. It's just I've got cargo field percentage. If it's over 90, it should still process. If it's over 50, it should still do the thing. It should trigger it. But I feel like the waypoints for the 2 home are not working properly. So I'm gonna have to reset those up. But I'm not gonna do that today because I just don't. We're gonna work on the next thing. We're gonna finish this out. I think the next thing we want to do, I don't know. We'll discuss that shortly once I get locked up. Perfect. I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna go to O2. Just kidding. I'm not gonna do what it's supposed to do. Perfect. Come in here. Juice up. Perfect. Fly up. Land. I don't like this. That's good. Perfect. Medical building. Done. I love it. Love everything about it. Alright, so yeah. I'm not entirely sure what's going on there, guys. But that's okay. because it worked successfully. I call that a win in my book. So here's what we're going to do. Next episode, I think we're going to go down and start the process of setting up. Next episode, we are going to fully set up our hydrogen mine. We're going to start mining ice and making hydrogen and oxygen so that we can build a spaceship that goes to space. That's my plan. That's what I'm gonna do next episode. Maybe if the comments you guys have any suggestions on how I can make the miner not stupid. I do know I need to do this. I know I turned on invulnerability for a minute, so I'm gonna turn that back off and make sure it's saved. That was just for the testing. I know it's cheesy and kind of frustrating, but um, yeah, I think I was marginally successful today. I think we did okay. We just had some weird. We just had some weird things. Okay, so yeah, so next episode, that's what we're going to do. We are going to come over here. We're going to set us up a nice little hydrogen mine out on the ice lake and start building hydrogen and all of those things and getting us a nice setup. So we're going to take the pond strider down there. It'll be great. This hill has killed the pond strider many times, so I can't wait to relive those moments in time. And yeah, and then we will begin the planning stages for getting to space. And yeah, and then maybe we'll come back to the mule a little bit later. But for now, we're just gonna oh, look, you see my face. Hey, handsome guy. For now, we're just gonna live with where we're at on the pond, on the mule, and yeah, we might revisit it. We may try Pam at some point, but for right now, I think I'm just gonna use the pond strider to ferry cargo and materials instead of trying to rely on this confounded thing to not do what I want it to do. So. But yeah, so next episode we're gonna do a hydrogen mine, and if any of that happens, you will see it here first. And yeah, please take a look at the merch store. You know, just take a look at it, see what it looks like, see if you guys got a suggestion. I have some ideas for some Space Engineers theme stuff. I think I want to work on. I'm also looking for like a polo so I can, business casual that bad boy. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Bell notifications so you don't miss an episode. This is going to be the last one for the mule for a bit, I promise. Like, unless a huge breakthrough or comment comes through that shows me exactly how to fix it, I am done with that thing for a little bit. I'm going to change up the content so that we can keep moving forward, because we still got planets. Look, we got a planet way the heck over there we got to visit. We got to go to Mars. We got to go to the moon of Mars. We got to go to the moon of Earth, if that's what that is. We may even go to the sun, even though that's not possible. There's plenty of things we got to do. So, we cannot continue to fight with that godforsaken drone. And yeah, if any of that happens, you'll catch it here next time. And guys, I will catch you later, taters. Oh, still can't wave. All right, bye.